Hello, guys. It's your girl Diva, and I have received a download. Listen, honey, this download is really deep because I was getting that there was someone trying to poison a chosen one. The chosen one could be you, it could be connected to you, but there was someone who was trying. This is a family member who tried to, or someone who has access to your home or to the home in which your family member has. Jesus. So there was someone trying to poison you and they waited it out. They waited it out. This is someone who was watching from a distance. They may have come to you and was connected with you on a deeper level. You guys were real close, and then all of a sudden they just kind of switched up. You started getting that ghosting type of energy. Like, why are they not answering your calls? Why they're not, speaking to you like they used to? Spirit is showing me here that this person pulled away from you because they thought that what they did by poisoning you through food, through drinks, whatever it was, they thought it was going to take effect and they didn't want to be around that shit. Okay. They thought you were going to be out of there. They thought you wouldn't wake up the next morning. When you woke up the next morning, when you woke up and you still kept going and your life and your health was still on point, they really distanced themselves because they knew that what they did and what they calculated in your life to do to you didn't work. It made them feel a certain type of way. You got to understand that when people try and curse you, when they try to poison you, when they try to do things to you, and they see that it doesn't work, they will distance themselves because they are feeling a type of way. They're feeling off because they knew what they did was going to work. They just knew it was going to work, baby. Do you hear me? These folks just really knew that what they were doing was going to work against you. They were so sure about it that they cut you off as soon as they saw you take the first sip, the first taste of that food, whatever it was. They just knew it was about to take your ass out. But see, they don't understand or know the type of God that you serve. That you serve a God that looks high, sits high, and looks low. That is not going to leave you nor forsake you or allow any type of poisoning to take effect in your life. They're shocked. This person, I'm seeing them shocked and sitting in a corner, balled up with a hoodie on their head. That's what I see, baby. They're upset. They're shocked. I'm talking about bent down, kneeled on the ground with their hands in their head. Like, oh, I thought it was going to work. I just knew it was going to work. That's what I'm seeing. In my mind's eye, that's what I'm seeing here. They just knew it was going to take you out. Whoever this person is, they're connected to a cult, Freemasons, Eastern Stars, sororities. That's what they're connected to. They had life insurance policies upon you. Those policies were worth millions. You probably didn't even know it. You may have had the inkling in your mind that it was somebody doing that. Because what I'm getting here is that this person may have even sold life insurance. This person sold that's what they do on the side. They sell life insurance policies to people. But they took out one on you. So they had the loophole. They knew how to maneuver around certain things to get a policy upon you. So if they knew whatever information that they needed, they didn't need your signature. All they needed to do was what they did and what they know to do best is manipulate. They took you off as a commission. So the way that they did it, they fraudulent signatures, fraudulent activities. Okay. And this is a part. See, I just did another video that was kind of connected to the one I did before about, this person changing numbers, getting money, doing things like that, getting money off of your name. But this here is like a part of that ring where they are being investigated. This is a part of an investigation. So we're still ongoing about this. They use these policies to try, and they, Spirit says they did use policies against other people too that have actually passed away. They actually did pass away. Because this is what they do. They take out the policies and get people to unalive another person. They get someone, or they pay the person that has a connection to you. Someone who's connected to you in your home, if they're able to, like, they may stay with you. This could be somebody that lives with you. This could be your spouse, your boyfriend, your ex-girlfriend, whatever. Whoever this is, they had direct access to you. So they paid them. This is someone who's really cunning, calculating things. I mean, like, if I can get them to do this, I can pay them to do, because this is, I keep getting something about merc for hire. Merc, if you can't read between the lines, just go on, okay? Merc for hire. That's what I got here. That's what I'm getting. I'm picking up on somebody who was hired to do this to you. And I'm also picking up on the person who actually paid to get it done. You have a family member, and I told y'all, this is connected to the same energy of the 3 readings before this. It was family members anyway. So if you keep saying, like, okay, I always talk about family members. Yes, that's what this message is about, because these are 3, like, this is like kind of like a part 3 of the message. This is a family member who approached someone who lives with you or who's able to have access to you in your home to poison you. But it didn't work. That's the thing, though. These people don't understand that when they send out the attack, that God is always watching. He's seeing everything that the people that they're doing. And they send people to you to let you know what's up. Think about it. Remember when David was running from Saul and he kept on running from him? He was like, Saul's son came to David and like, baby, you need to just get as far away from my father as possible because my father is out to get you. You may have had that person that came to you like, baby, that person on me, you no good. They've been trying to tell you. They've been trying to tell you. He always sends somebody to tell you, to give you the warning, to let you know what's up. But Spirit says, I wasn't going to let them fly anyway. They were never going to fly against you anyway. These folks, this person, this individual in your family who has taken out a life insurance policy on you, paid someone to get the work done by poisoning you, someone who has direct access to you, to your home, they're being exposed. And we've been saying this. I'm telling you, exposure is happening in this season. There is so much exposure that is happening that you're going to be shocked when you figure out who was with this person. You're not going to be shocked about the person who's doing it, but somebody else was behind it with them. You're going to be shocked about that person. Because you may have thought this person had nothing to do with anything, or they never connected to you. Like, let's just say, for instance, your landlord connected to your parents. You're like, how in the world did they even know each other? And this is a new landlord. How? Because it's part of an organization. They're connected to the same type of organization. These are people who are connected to an organization who know each other. They tried to take you out of this world. And I'm also seeing that they have already taken out some of the people in your family. They've already done that. They actually did it. It worked on some people, but it didn't work on you. Because see, God don't play about you. Your ancestors don't play about you. And I keep telling y'all that it's something different about you. When it comes to you, you have a different type of anointing. You have an anointing on your life that keeps you going. And that anointing, that purpose in your life is supposed to take you to a life of a full life. You're not to be taken out early. This is not going to take you out early. So you're going to know when you look into certain things that these people have done, you'll understand that they were coming together to size you up, to take you out of the game. But like I said, you are meant to have a full life. You will never be taken out of this life. You won't. The way that you're going to be, you're going to go peacefully. The way that Spirit is saying, old, you're going to have grandkids, great-grandkids, great-great-great-grandkids. I'm talking about you're going to see them all. And it's meant for you to live a full life. Your purpose shall be fulfilled. And the poison that they placed up in your cup, in your food, or whatever it was, would never take you out. Because God says, I am that I am. I am the cure to whatever that poison was supposed to take you out. I am who I am. I am who I am. And I will continue to stand guard on your life, regardless of what people do in your life. I don't care if it was something that you ingested. God says, I have protected you within and without. There is a certain exposure that is taking place. Like I said, the Fed's been watching this person for the longest. It's been a long time coming when it comes to this person. They're being watched, and everything that they're doing is already being investigated. They don't even know it though. It's something about this person. They're so foolish to where they think that, oh, they're receiving this money, or they're able to pay for this work to be done against you. They're able to do this. They think they have it made in the shade, that everything is going to work out for them because they got the money to do it. They even bound your money in your financial success. But you wasn't, see, Spirit says you wasn't even worried about that. Because your financial abundance, you knew that God was going to make a way regardless of what took place. And see, when you stand on business about him and your faith is strong, you ain't got nothing to worry about. So with that said, you should know that what you have been doing is working. You praying, you fasting, and doing what it is that you have to do. This is exactly why none of the things worked against you, because your prayers were answered. Even your very tears were prayers that were answered. You don't have to worry. This is nothing to bring out any fear on you, because when you're a divine chosen one, you don't have to worry about if they did poison you, it didn't work. Because God says he will keep you protected in all ways, no matter what it is. See, you've seen people drop dead in your life all around you, but that is not your portion. When you leave this earth, you will have fullness of life. You will have fullness of life, and you will go peacefully in your sleep. Yeah, This is when you're old, though. When you're old and gray and people know that you have lived a life, you will be well respected. And that's not what that person wanted for you. That is not what this family member wanted for your life. But understand and hear me when I say this. You serve a great and mighty God. You serve a spirit of God that really just stands up for you each and every time, knowing that you shall live and not die. Okay? You will live. Spirit just wanted you to know that that's what this person has done. If you ever thought that if someone, you may have left them in your home while you weren't there, you may have kind of thought about it in the back of your mind. What if this person did this, but then you just shrugged it off? They did that. They did. It ain't meant for you to be gone the next day. They meant for you were supposed to be out of here. But understand that you, the type of God you serve, and the way that things are working out on your behalf when it comes to your spirit guides, your ancestors, Yeshua, they all are standing in the gap for you, praying for you and keeping you protected. Grace and mercy has followed you all the days of your life. I don't care what it looks like, because people will look at certain individuals, especially this individual, thinking that they're good people. Because the way that they present themselves, it looks good when it comes to people that are not spiritual. But when you're spiritual, you can see spirits on people. You can sense them. You'll know them by their fruit. And this person ain't bearing no type of good fruit. Because every time they turn around, it's something horrible that they're doing against other people. And people are beginning to talk. People are beginning to talk. They're being exposed. And you're not the only person that they tried to do this to. Like I said, the feds are watching. And they're about to go down for the things that they've done against you. It's already happening. It's already happening. It's already in the making. They've been investigated for a long time without even knowing it. Thinking they could get away with what they were doing against you. Just to take from you. Just to get the life that you have. To get the money from your life. through life insurance. But Spirit says, I got you and you are fully protected. So be fully aware that whatever came against you will not prosper. Whatever this person did against you will never prosper, because no weapon, and I mean it, no weapon formed against you shall ever prosper. And every tongue, every person that's been talking that shit about you, every tongue that rises up against you in judgment, baby, ye shall condemn. God condemned that person already. They already condemned. It just takes time for you to see that. And you're going to see it though. Spirit says you will live long enough to see the demise of your enemies. And that's period. All right, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this message. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And also make sure you get my Anointed Money Drawing Oil. It's going to bring you so much success, wealth, and prosperity in your life, and continuously flow into your life. You can add it to anything that you're using, your candles, anoint your home. It's going to bring, your home will be a money magnet when you use this oil of anointing when it comes to that money oil. So make sure you get yours. Everything you need to know is in the description bar below. And I look forward to hearing from you guys if you're looking to get a personal one-on-one session with your girl, the Diva. I love you guys. Peace and blessings. Mwah.